Can it be all three of us, like my husband, me, and her? Yeah, I think so.
So I sent an email.
Well, the fence itself is either you remove it and it'll be $10.50, or it's a $2.35. Or you can plead not guilty all day long.
Okay, so it has to be me or my husband and her?
No, I was, lost title, I can do it.
Oh, she don't do last title here, you have to.
So were you gonna plead not guilty on that one
How
also?
old is she?
15.
Oh, 15.
Okay.
So does, now, her, it was a dealership. Does she have a full?
No. Let me give you an email address. And I'm gonna tell you what you need to email.
I'm gonna call my.
No, I'm gonna give you ours. No, I'm gonna give you ours.
Inspection through email.
Okay. Maybe we can just say. Okay, I'm gonna get into ours, and then you'll give me yours, and I'll send you like a text email, okay?
Okay, thanks. Bye. Did she move out too, or
Stop what you're doing.
It should, yeah.
Well, on the speeding, you're gonna say you're pleading not guilty, and you want a trial by judge or a jury, okay? And then on the tent, if you're gonna, just explain, that what happened, and then you're gonna try to remove it yourself. And we'll give you'll have time, we'll give you time to take care of that. Okay, let me see. We'll be with you just a second.
The judge here? Ms. Diaz?
May we help you?
Oh, is Ms. Diaz here?
No, she's not.
Okay.
Help with something?
Yeah, sure do. I have two issues. I got a ticket a while back. It's been on hold because of COVID. I haven't heard anything about it. I wanted to check on it.
Okay.
And I got this eviction crap, and I want to talk to the judge about it. And I can't get out of my house in 2 days. In the middle, I thought Biden had a mandate on that says you can't evict people. And that's what y'all told me, and then here he comes. Now we're getting evicted without a court hearing? You're going to tell me I got to show up for a Zoom? You can't come here into a court, but you can show up for a Zoom hearing, which I can't do. And then you just file against me, and I get this on my door, and I got 2 days to get out, and I totaled my car on the day of the court hearing, so now I don't even have a car
You
anymore.
need to calm down, please.
I am pretty upset, so I want to talk to the judge that signed this order right here to put me in the street.
I understand that. What is your name?
Snowdy, Jason.
Thank you.
Please get Miss Diaz here. She's the one that signed the order on this eviction. I would like to speak to her about it. What about the ticket?
FrankInkHoldings@yahoo.com, right?
Ma'am?
I'm sorry?
What about the ticket?
I'll send you a
Let's take care of
text and
this
I'll let
first.
you know what you're
Huh?
going to do, okay?
Let's take care of this first.
Okay.
Well, what are we going to do with this?
I'm trying to look at your case, sir.
Okay, I don't know if you were just ignoring me because you're mad, or I don't know what you're doing. So
No,
if
sir.
you're working for me right now and you're looking for stuff, that's fine. I just thought you went back to work and ignoring me, so.
Of course not.
I'm not here to make enemies with you guys, but
Now, you said you also had a ticket?
yeah, I got a ticket way
Okay, do you
back
have it
when.
with you or what?
Oh, that's been forever. I don't have it anymore.
Okay.
And I'm never gonna pay it. And I told y'all when I came last time, you
What
could
is
put me
your-
in jail.
What's your date of birth?
7/16/70.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Bye.
And what is your last name?
Snowdy.
Okay.
If it's, first of all, let me put this up. And then I'm going to check to see if it's under your daughter's name
Okay.
or it's under your name. Because how long have y'all had the placards? For a long time?
For about 1 or 2 years, I think.
Okay.
How can a judge give you 2 or 3 days to get out of your house when they final judgment on you?
Okay. It's still holding, it's pending for trial, okay?
The
So-
ticket?
Yeah. So,
How, can I appeal this? Does it cost me money to appeal this eviction? It says $500 here to appeal the eviction.
Okay.
What do you mean you don't know? You work here.
she's
Sir,
trying to help you.
We're trying to help you.
Well, I'm asking a simple question. Can I file an appeal to this
Do
eviction?
you need us to help you?
I ask if I can file an appeal to this eviction through your court, from your court
When did you receive
precinct.
your judgment?
Ma'am,
The paper that gave you the judgment, when did you receive that?
this? What judgment?
The judgment on your case.
I haven't received anything but this.
Okay. So you were scheduled for court on March the 30th.
The 3rd?
The 30th of March.
Okay, I thought it was the 29th.
The 30th of March. That was when your court case was.
Okay, well, I thought it was the 29th.
And it looks like,
And they didn't have it here, right? I was told I couldn't come here. That it was going to be on Zoom.
Correct.
Yeah, and how is somebody just supposed to do Zoom?
Okay. That is the reason why on there it says if you're not able to do it, you need to contact the court and we can find other ways to handle it. Okay? It says that on the
I didn't see the option on there for that. I just said, it just said you can't come here and you have to do Zoom. Maybe I didn't read over it good enough.
So then the judgment on the case was on May 30th.
Okay.
So that's when the judgment was made. I'm gonna give you a copy of that.
Looks like this is the judgment right here. I don't know.
There's a copy of it on there,
Okay,
attached to it, right there.
so I get 2 days to get out of here once I get this?
So the judgment was done on that day, on March 30th. That's the day it tells you that you need to move out. So they give you up until April 5th to appeal it.
Well, how could I appeal something I just got notification of today?
This was
No. I just got notified of this today.
mailed out to you on March 30th.
I don't know about it. I didn't get any mail. I got this on my door a while ago.
That's the only way we have to contact you, by mail, because that's all we had. So it was
What do you mean it's all you have? You have my phone number for sure.
No, we do not.
I mean, there's no way. All right, so what are you telling me? I've got 2 days to get out, or the cops are going to come throw all my shit out in the street and take it? And me and my son and my dog can be in the street? While I got a broken hip, barely walking with no car.
Excuse me. The constable is now in charge of your case.
So I just talked to Purnell.
Okay,
He
so
hung up
that
on
is
me.
who you talked
He just hung up on me. After I got through saying what I had to say to him, he hung up on me. So what is the constable going to do? He's going to show back up in 2 days and throw my shit out with Portland PD?
I do not know what the process is for the constable. We do the paperwork, we give it to him, it's in his hands.
So my appeal has already been over with. That time's already gone, and I didn't even get notified of it. Yeah, unless I went and checked my mail and saw that in my mail, I would have been. Then I might have known.
So did you know that you had a hearing on that day?
I thought I had a hearing on the 29th, and I totaled my car on the 29th, so I didn't bother to mess with it. But it was Zoom, and I can't do Zoom anyway. So I don't know why we can't just come here. The court's open. Why couldn't we just come here?
If you would have contacted the court, the judge would have made some kind of arrangement.
All right, I contacted y'all before she even evicted me. I talked to you and her, and I asked you if she could even evict me. And you said, no, there's a moratorium on it. She can't do anything about it right now.
You never
Let's-
signed the CDC.
I contacted y'all when she tried to evict me the month before, just because she didn't want to renew my lease. And then she refused to let me pay my money. It's not like I'm some bad person and I haven't paid her or I've trashed her apartment. She just doesn't like me anymore for whatever reason, and I don't know what it is. And she's decided that I need to move out. Yeah, that's not your issue, but you're signing an order putting me on the street. So that makes it your issue.
That is our job to do that.
Your job sucks. Your job sucks. If you throw people out for a living on the street that are desperate, your job sucks. Just like I told Purnell, if that's what you've been doing for your whole life, is ruining people's lives, is the judge going to be here or not? When can I talk to the judge?
She won't be here until next week.
Will she take weeks off? Did she get a free pass from COVID or what?
No, sir.
What's she doing?
That's not,
I'm going to be up here every day, every single day, and I'm going to be up here and I'm going to be filming you guys, all of you, every single day. Purnell, you, all of y'all, everybody that screwed my life over, I'm going to be up here in your face filming you until you do something about this problem. Now, is my ticket just on hold for in perpetuity, or is there going to be something done about that too? So now y'all are just into the ignore mode? Bye.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
County Commissioner, what's your name? Ma'am?
My name is Gwen.
Juan?
Gwen.
I'm having a hard time hearing that. I got bad hearing. Win? Like
The G.
Gwen. Oh my goodness. I kept hearing a W without the G. I'm sure you've heard me being upset, so I'm not upset with you. I don't know what's your position here?
Administrative assistant.
Administrative assistant. And who do you assist for?
Commissioner.
The commissioner, is he in or she?
Yes, he is.
May I speak to him?
You can go ahead.
Right, walk in.
He can hear you.
Hey,
Hey, have a seat.
sure.
We'll hear more.
Jason Snowdy, sir.
Glad to know you, Jason.
I got some problems. I don't know what you can do for me, but they're trying to evict me, or they have evicted me from my apartment. And it's in the middle of COVID, right? I broke my hip about 5.5 months ago, so I'm walking but not back to work yet. She wouldn't let me pay my rent. The apartment manager just said, "We don't want you no more. Don't pay I'm not taking your money." And so I called down here to see if they could evict me. And they said, "No, there's a moratorium on it. It's mandate." And then I get this served by Officer Purnell, and it says I can't come to court, but I can do a Zoom hearing. And I had no way of doing Zoom, so I just didn't worry about it. And the day before court, I thought it was actually the day, I got in a car accident, totaled my car. And so court was the furthest thing from my mind for the last week. And I just got the papers that said I got 2 days to get out with all my stuff. And I got no car, nowhere to go. Got a dog and a son. And these people are just heartless. Just for no reason, just throw you on the street.
Well, I think you've gone so far through the cycle, it's hard to stop it. Now, I'm not familiar with that side of it. The commissioner handles the roads and bridges. And
right, and I didn't think you were. Yeah, I didn't think you were. I think it's Judge Diaz and that side of it over there that I need to talk to. But you were in here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm sure y'all heard the stink I was raising out there. So
I heard you, yeah.
I'm quite upset. I'm not an asshole, but when you're throwing me out on the street with my dog in the middle of this, when I got no job and no car, I just lost my car. I'm gonna fight for it.
Was the accident your fault?
Nope. I was backing out of my parking spot. Old girl hit me, and I was actually started out before she started out down there. We both backing out, and she came down. Insurance company's filing against them, and I've got a rental, but they've totaled my car because it's old, and so they're gonna give me a small amount of money for that car, $1,500-$1,600, and then they're gonna take the rental back. And so I may have a couple of bucks in my pocket, but I'm not gonna have a vehicle to move anything. It was just a car anyway. I can't move my beds and my TVs and my couches and
Right.
my furniture that I'm gonna lose. They're just gonna throw in the streets. All brand new stuff that I bought this last year too. So I mean, I'm sure somebody would love to go hawk it off or sell it or do, you know. I'm in a pretty big bind, and I need some help. And being thrown on the street in 3 days,
Well, the judge that signed it, which is Diaz, you said, right?
and she's not even going to be here for another week or so. I can't even talk to her for a week. And he comes.
I have no idea.
That's
where
what they said. Next week, conveniently for me, right? Next week, when I'm in the street, I can finally come talk to Judge Diaz. I've tried to talk to her before about a ticket. I got a ticket from DPS here months ago, going to Corpus. And I pulled off this ramp going down out of Portland, and he was sitting there clocking traffic. And he never saw me. He pulled out in front of me and cut me off, and then jumped over all 3 lanes to get to the fast lane, hurried up and caught that guy that he was tracking speeding, pulled him over right at the Gunderland turnaround right there. And I thought to myself the whole time, I was, man, I'm gonna put it on cruise control on 55, and I'm gonna stay right here. These guys are out messing around tonight. So I got up past them, and there was another one sitting right there that wasn't involved in being pulled over. He just happened to be sitting there clocking traffic. Well, he pulled me over and he said, "Well, you didn't slow down 20 miles an hour, and you didn't move another lane over." And I guess they made a rule a few months before that you had.
That was about 3 years ago.
But yeah, well, I'd never heard of it. But you got to slow down 20 miles an hour or move a lane over.
Right.
So I was doing 55, and he gave me a ticket for doing 55 and a 65. I'm never gonna pay that, ever. Yeah, I mean, I'm a stickler. You can take my license, you can take my car, you can take whatever. I'm never gonna pay that.
Hello.
Hey, how you
Bud,
doing?
what's going on?
How's it going?
Doing good, how are you?
Doing well.
What's the problem?
Well, I wanted to speak to you, sir. You can step on out real quick, talk to you.
Well, talking to the commissioner right now. Is there something?
Is it okay if I speak to him first, sir?
Good.
Awesome. Come on, step on down. Let's talk to you.
Am I being detained?
No, sir, you're not being attached. Let's talk to you.
A Ford?
Yes,
Badge
sir.
number?
152.
152.
Yes, sir.
Are you a sarge? Are you just
No,
regular?
sir. Slick sleeve.
Just regular guns?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, if I'm not being detained, or I'd rather not talk.
Okay. You don't have to talk, but what they do want to do is issue a criminal trespass warning, which
Oh,
means I'm going to have to
for a
identify
public
you.
for a public
Yes,
place?
sir, for a public place. So what I'm going to have to do is
You're
I'm
not
going to
gonna
have to
identify?
identify you. Say again?
I'm not gonna identify. This is a public.
Okay.
Public
If you
forum.
don't, I will arrest you. Fair
For
enough.
failure to ID?
Yes, sir.
How? Criminal trespass warning doesn't work that
I'm not
way.
going to play games with you. Yes or no?
You got a sergeant on duty? Are
Yes,
you the
sir.
sergeant?
Yes, sir.
So
what
Guerrero,
I'm
do you know
asking
the
is
law?
I'm asking for your identification.
Okay, okay.
to this man.
So you stop.
I'm
I
asking
don't
for
want to talk to you. I want
identification.
to talk to your sergeant.
I'm going to ask you one more time.
Stop. They won't get
I'm
another
asking for-
time. Do what you want.
Go ahead, put your hands behind your back. Put it down. Put that down.